What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday, bringing you guys journal content. So if that is what you're into, please do hit that subscribe button, give me a little thumbs up. It lets me know that you care, you guys. So last night, I spent the night turning these papers that I had already Frankenstein prior. I can't remember when I did it. But hi, Beverly. How are you, girl? I decided to turn them into envelopes. They were just a rectangle piece of printer paper that I had collaged on top of. Decided to turn them into envelopes. So that's what I did last night with these fun scrap busting projects. I used a lot of scraps up in this one. Of course, scraps are never ending. So, of course, I still have a lot of scraps left. But anyways, so I decided to make those in the holiday theme. Since I'm still working through last year's Christmas scraps. So, this is what I came up with. Right before I went live, I said, oh my gosh, it would be so wonderful. I looked at these labels right here. These are my recollections. And I said, these would be so great if I can put them in my envelopes. But I only have like 6 of them. And I think they were a little too big. So I designed my own, like literally 10 minutes before I went live. I think I might want them a little bit bigger than this. But I made them smaller. I tried to get the same color. So yeah, I decided to put these on top along with just like a little stamp, just to make it kind of cute. You can put a little like blurb right here, a name or something. Okay, Patricia. Hi, Jane. How are you guys? So I'm not selling these yet. Maybe I'll put them out in different colors and different sizes, and I'll make them into a set. But I just made these for myself. So, okay, the fun part. You can use this with any size rectangle. The measurements will be different for you, though. But anyways, these are just scrap papers that I have laying around. I have a bunch of them. I don't even know why I have this size, but I do. Somehow I ended up with that size. I'm using my glue stick to glue all the scraps down. Hi, Dorothy. Hi, Estrada Creations. And Jody says, I finally stayed up late enough to see you. Hello, it's 1 a.m. in Georgia. Well, hello, Georgia. And thank you so much for joining me here tonight. My cat is dragging his toy, and he almost knocked over my lighting. 1 second. Okay, go get it. Okay, so I'm going to start collaging my scrap of paper along with things like this, just like different book pages. So it's going to be a mix of both. I am just gluing in the middle because I do plan on stitching the edges. So I have a nice healthy pile of scraps. I divide them into categories like, oh, these papers are ripped, because sometimes I need ripped papers. And then this container that I have next to me are my scraps that are straight edge. So all the edges are straight, so that way they work for the Frankenstein paper specifically. Oh yes, Boo Boo will have a whole conversation with you. And if he wants his toy, he definitely cries about it. He definitely cries about it. I was talking to my mom earlier, and he was crying and crying, and she's like, "Why is your son crying?" She calls him my son. She's like, "Why is your son crying?" And I said, "Oh, that's his particular cry when he's sitting there playing with his toy." I said, "When he's done crying, he'll come look at me. He'll come stare at me until I throw his toy." I'm like, so I'm not even going to worry about him until he comes to look at me. Because if you try and take his toy right now when he's crying about it, he will fight you. He'll fight you. I'm just trying to get a mix of both scrapbook paper and just regular junky scraps. No, I don't like that. Let's see, what do I like here? What do I like? Maybe this one would be pretty here. Yeah, that'd be nice. Let's do that. I went through my scraps. The way I got these scraps is I went through all my scraps and I just cut off like a little piece of every scrap that I had. Because I don't have small pieces of it. I've been working through them, so I don't really have small pieces. And so that's just how I had to work out. I had to make some scraps out of my scraps. I'm just working through them. They seem to be a little bit more manageable. Like maybe I'll be able to buy a nail paper pad next year. That's how much I use Christmas paper. It takes me like 2 years to use it up. Let's see, do I have like a little sliver? This would work right here. Now normally I cut along. Here it is. Normally I cut along as I go, but this time I left it all to the end. I just use my scissors. This isn't a project that has to be too precise, so it's okay. Okay. So, see now it looks like a nice mix of junky papers and scrapbook papers, and I love it. It looks so pretty. So I'm going to do one more before I get to my sewing machine. And, okay. See, I like this strip right here. Strip is pretty. Oh my gosh, you guys, so lately I've been like obsessing over watching model home tours. I don't plan on buying any model homes anytime soon, but I like watching the tour videos. So there was this $2.2 million house somewhere in my city, in a suburb of Las Vegas, far, far away from me. I do not live near the suburbs, but far, far away from me, there was a nice $2.2 million home. And it had a golf cart garage, you guys. And I was like, I need a golf cart and I need a golf cart garage. It's just so practical. You know, like I need it. Oh my goodness. It was awesome. I don't know why. It was just really cool to see a golf cart garage. I was like, yes, I've never needed something more in my life. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. It was awesome. It was so awesome. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this one here. Right there. Yeah, I know, right? I need it. I need it. I'm going to need a 2 golf cart garage. I love it. It's a great idea. It's a great idea. Okay, I'm going through my bit of scraps, which is huge, but I want more. It's kind of full of scrapbook paper, so now I feel like I need to organize it again into like subcategories of like book paper, you know what I mean? Like book papers and scrapbook papers. I'll have to divide those Sometimes I have a need for scrapbook papers along with my collages, and sometimes I almost kind of want all book pages and lined pages and such things like that. Let's see. Right now I could use a nice bunch of book papers. I did the first ones quite easily, and now I'm just like looking through my stuff, like what happened, all the good stuff I saw. It's all hand. Tripping out. Where is all the good stuff here? You know what I need to do also? I need to use up. I have some music paper I need to use up. That's for sure. Okay, here's some stuff. Okay. There's a little, what is it? Something like dictionary paper, something like that. I don't know what it is exactly. It's a little too neutral. Hang on, maybe that. Oh yeah, this is better. We'll put this down here. Yeah, that'll work good. That will work out here. Yes. Okay. Sometimes I do pile on top of the scrapbook paper. It's okay. It's okay. Nobody will check. I have a nice strawberry shake here. So let me find something to fit right here. Oh my god, you guys! So I scheduled the appointment to do my teeth. So I'm officially booked to get a tooth removed. Oh my god. I'm really, really nervous, like honestly. I've never had a tooth removed. Hopefully this is only one. Now I can't find anything. Oh my gosh. That doesn't even fit. Okay. I don't like doing this to myself, like backing myself into a corner. I'd rather the end of my collage be here. So whatever size I pick, I just cut off. But I did not do that today. And so I must suffer. Let's see, can I tuck it into here? Okay, cool. I can tuck it into here and then I don't have to cut it down. Sweet. Okay, cool. So I'm going to lift this paper up here, tuck it in to right here. All right. I remember one year I did this. The first year I went live, I did this and I used gift wrap paper that I got at the dollar store because I didn't even have any Christmas papers back then. Okay, so now comes the fun part. I need my mini folding mini scoreboard. Okay, so let me tell you how this is 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. That's just the scrap that I had. And I have found that it works when I score it at 1.5. And I'll fold it. And then I put the folded edge up against the edge here of the scoreboard. And I score it at 3. And the reason why I picked those measurements is simply because I took the paper and I just picked 1.5 for the edge for the lip, and then I just kind of folded it to see how that it could leave a little bit of space in between the flap and the envelope part. So I mean the measurements are irrelevant. But that's pretty much how I figured it out, so I can have a little gap right here. So next, hi Gigi. Next, I'm going to go ahead and punch corners here with my Kodomaru Pro. I can't remember what this is called. It's like a Korean product, and the name of it, like on Amazon, is different than what's on there. Okay, so let's get this envelope here. And again, we're doing 1.5. Scoring it. And then we pick, we score it at 3. I guess I should have done it the other way. Yeah, let me do it. I just changed my mind. Hang on, I'm going to do it this way. I want this part of the paper to show correctly, not upside down. So like I changed my mind. Hang on, this is not staying together. 1 second. Just need a little bit more glue. I don't understand why when I fold it, now the paper's not reaching all the way. That is strange, but okay. I can be hitting with a stitch. It'll be fine. Nobody will know. Okay, so let me square this in here at 3. Here we go. Okay, so now, maybe that glue wasn't such a good idea. You gotta glue when it's flat. That's the difference. Okay, so now, punch the corners. Ooh. This paper did not want to hold on with the cheap glue. Or with the less powerful glue. So we had to go in with the strong glue with this one. Okay, so I am using, and this is a 3 size corner punch. I'm using the large. Okay, so this has been very good practice for my sewing round edges. Good practice, good practice. I could always use a little bit more practice with that, of course. So I'm just going to go ahead and zigzag stitch the all the seams, basically. I'm using a green thread. I might change it on later. I feel like black thread might look cuter, but when I did the envelope, when I did the what did I make last? Wait. I made, oh yeah. When I made the journal cards on Friday, I was like all about the green thread, but then I did end up making them in black and also in red, and I was cool with it. So I will probably switch over to black eventually, and it'll give it a different look. But for now, I have the green thread on. So let me just sew up these edges here. Oops. And I am using a zigzag thread on my machine with a width of length of 2 and a width of 5. And this is what I gotta do before I make it into an actual envelope. So these do take a minute to make because of that. But it's fun. It's all in good fun. And let's do this line over here. It got out of hand at the very end. All right, luckily it's zigzag stitch and it doesn't show that much, so we're good. And these stitches are obviously just for looks. They don't really At least these stitches don't really function as anything. Purely decorative. Okay, so now I like to cut off the threads from the inside of the envelope all the way, because I don't want anything to make it harder for you to push your message or whatever into the envelope. So the inside threads get completely cut away. And then the outside ones get a nice trim, as well as the one around the corner. Because when it comes to sewing it shut, it does kind of get in the way. The threads kind of get in the way. So I'm trying to get them out of the way. Okay, so we gave it a nice haircut. Now, I'm gonna fold it closed. Then I'm gonna just sew all the way around. Well, actually, first I'm gonna zigzag stitch the lip part of the envelope. Now I do this because I feel like it kind of reinforces it so the paper won't rip. Kind of keeps it together, because I figure this is the part that you'll be like using a lot. So that's just my idea. I don't know. That's just what I'll say. Okay, so I'm going to be using a straight stitch for this. And I start right here where the fold is. Don't know why. There's no advantage or disadvantage to not doing this. Sorry, I'm trying to get out to my sewing machine, but I don't think it's gonna work. Hang on, let me get a little lower. Hey Lori, how are you, girl? Okay. Okay, we're back. A little closer to the sewing machine so you can see. There we go. So I'm getting as close to the edge as I can. And I'm using default settings on straight stitch. I'm not changing anything. Of course, you could glue this whole process, but I, of course, like to use my sewing machine. I'm kind of obsessed with it. And I'm saving on glue, so it's right. Now this it's taking me quite a bit to get used to sewing these rounded corners, and I'm not even the best yet at it. But I'm practicing that one very good. I haven't been able to see what the little trick is to it. Once I figure it out, we don't stop. Just very slowly. Let's see how that one turned out. See the threads, they get in the way. The threads. See, that one was way better than this one. You see that? You see how this one is way better. Jody, I don't think I said hi to Jody. Hello, Jody. Okay, so you could clearly now see that I fixed the focus. This is much better than this. It's just practice. It's just practice. So here is my little envelope. Now I decided to decorate it. Well, let me decorate it when I do the next one. I'll do the next one first. Let's get to the zigzag stitch. Do that this first. Oh wait, I didn't change the settings. Okay, here we go. This will definitely look cute with black thread. It would be adorable. Okay, Jody, cool. Just checking. I have a very short-term memory. You guys, oh my god. I don't know what it is about this year, y'all. This year is the worst year ever. I guess my grandpa is in the hospital. Great. Like, my grandma just got better from pneumonia. My mom's mom, and now my dad's dad is in the hospital. It's like, great. It's like, I knew that when I got older, everybody else, like, this would happen. But it's just like, it's not easy to deal with. It's still not easy to deal with. I guess his heart slowed down. It's a bunch of things. Just a big old mess, y'all. So I'm over here making Frankenpapers, kind of forget about reality for a little bit. Just kind of escape for a tiny bit. Do something fun, make something pretty, because sometimes life isn't so pretty, you know? You still gotta do fun things to keep your mind off of it. It's like this year, it does not stop. This year is just the worst. I'm done. I am so over this decade already. Like, you guys, it's too much. Yeah, I'm trying. Just trying to put this paper together, you know. Keeps your mind off things. Oh, the zigzag stitch on the edge before I forget. So let's work on Christmas. Celebrate the end of 2020. That's for sure. Oh my God. Yeah, let's celebrate this year going away. Let's do the zigzag around. You could also do zigzag around this whole edge and it would work out. I liked it, but then I really liked better the straight stitch look. I hope so too, Lori, but honestly, it's like, I want them to get better. That would, of course, be the best. But also, like, I would understand if something happened. You know what I mean? Like, I've been trying to prepare myself for that for years. So I'm not trying to, you know, pretend that that's not something that could happen. I'm also not trying to dwell on it as well. But, yeah. This just happens with grandparents. I was just hoping, you know, I don't know. My great grandma, she lived to be 101 or something. I think, like, well, how old is she? She like 104 or something like that. Something ridiculous like that. So I don't know. I was hoping maybe my grandpa would be 104. By the looks of it, women always outlive the men, so maybe my grandma. Okay, so here's this. Those corners are very badly sewn. This one's only slightly better than that one. It's okay. It's okay. We're practicing. That's what we get. We're practicing. Okay. So now I got these envelopes. And I got these labels. And I'm going to, like I said, I made these labels like 10 minutes before I went live. So they're not like in my shop or anything. I just kind of made them for myself. I'll probably make them in different sizes and maybe different colors, and then I can put them up in my shop. I have some of these in different sizes from Recollections, and I just really wanted some of my own. I'm going to put it kind of in the middle. It doesn't really matter where it is. There's no, I'm not aiming for anything special, but these, this one can go right here. I hope 2020 is better because it's just too much. Okay, so I now, Jesus Christ, these nail clippers. They're always everywhere when I'm not looking for them and nowhere when I am looking for them. It's friggin' mystery. I don't know where they go. Ooh, that would be cute, that brown stamp right there. And this one can have this gray stamp. That would look cute. Okay, so let's do those. Just a little bit of simple decor. And here we go. 2 envelopes have taken me half hour. Of course, I always do this like in batches. First, I'll make all the Frankenpaper, then I'll sew them, and then I'll probably decorate them. So it still takes just as long, but I feel a little bit better after I see how much I've made. So this will go right here. So that looks cute, these little envelopes. Just a little simple decor on them. They don't have to scream, you know, they don't have to say Christmas, Christmas for them to show that they are a Christmas type of decor. And you can use up your scraps. You could even use up all the scrapbook paper if you really wanted to. I just wanted to make it a little bit more junky by using different types of paper. But of course, this is your junk journal. Your journal, you make it as junky or as unjunky as you'd like. Okay. So let's just continue on the fun, you guys. And I'm really enjoying that I'm using the same like scrapbook paper to pretty much do everything, because everything kind of matches, you know, it all looks like a set. So that's exciting. So I would definitely recommend grabbing like one Christmas paper pad and just trying to make all sorts of different embellishments and decorations for your journal, and it'll all look like cohesive. Of course, you could do the opposite, and you'd still have a lovely journal. No need to really sweat about it. Again, I could probably use a stronger glue for the scrapbook paper, but I'm just trying to temporarily hold it down. The bond comes from sewing, so it's all good. Now let's put this one across here. You know, I gotta read it because sometimes I don't really want the subject matter. See, this is like history, like not the cool history. So let me use one of these instead. Yeah, why not? You're not really gonna write on the envelope, but I'm using my lined papers. It's all good. So, let's see here. Get the glue. Oh, this is kind of cool. It kind of like continues on the stripe situation here. Okay. And then what do I want to do? What is calling my name? Oh, I like this. I don't know why, but I'm liking it. Yeah, I want to put that there. Let's do that. Okay. And right here, what are we going to do right here? Put this paper here. And then this. Nope, I need a bigger stripe than that. Okay, so this can go right here. See, this is better when when it ends here in the edges. When it ends in the edges, your life will be a lot easier. A lot easier. It's like a puzzle. Well, no, actually, puzzles are backwards. Puzzles are backwards. The easiest is the edges. It's been a minute since I've done a puzzle. Oh my god. I never went through that phase during quarantine. The whole puzzle phase, like everybody was going through. There's a lot of puzzles done during quarantine. I'll tell you that right now. It's like everybody forgot they had electricity. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's do right here. Oh my god, do you guys remember when everybody was deleting their YouTube channels because of the FCC rules? I can't. Everybody deleted their channels. I'm not gonna lie, it was funny. It was funny. I don't know why they did it. I never told anybody to do it. Oh, that was. There was so much drama, and I was like, y'all, YouTube is not. The government is not gonna sue everybody. That's all I kept thinking. Like, they don't have the manpower to sue everybody. I still laugh about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna just to start all over. I jumped on board and started my Jody, smart girl. You're like, well, competition has thinned itself out. It's my time. Oh man, I never made a video about it or anything because I knew it wasn't going to be a big deal. I knew it was all clickbait subject matter, and I knew other YouTubers were just making videos about it and hyping it up because, I mean, it's just something to talk about. But y'all, the government gives companies a million warnings before they even ask for any money. So I was pretty confident that they weren't gonna bug us. They want YouTube. They don't want us. We're good. We're just little scrapbookers. I can't help but like kind of chuckle at it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. It was so much. Everybody pulled the trigger. Everybody. And I was just like, oh, okay. Like, okay, y'all. Okay, I mean, that's how you really feel. Let's see. It was just a lot of clickbait videos that people made, honestly. And it's a hot topic item. It was basically like what I thought was the funny. I mean, anytime there was even a Twitter of an update that somebody had, people would blow up into making videos about it. It just incites panic. And I'm just like, in my mind, I'm just like honestly thinking like the government, like I don't trust this government. I don't trust this government to have enough resources to actually sue everybody. So I'm like, maybe I'll fall through the cracks. I'm not even making kid videos, so I don't know why I would like get in trouble. It just makes no sense. It just makes no sense. And arbitrary laws that are so just, it was so vague. I was like, there's no way. There's no way that it'll impact me. I'm still crossing my fingers though. I'm waiting for the lawsuit. I don't know. Because I do. Well, the only thing that did kind of scare me a little bit, made me a little bit nervous, I should say, was the fact that I'm trying to say my videos aren't for children, which they are not. Because, I mean, I'm gluing paper down, which is the main activity of a 3-year-old. But, like, I'm really boring, so they wouldn't watch me. So, anyways, the reason why it made me nervous, though, was because I say, hey, cool kids. I start off my videos with, hi, cool kids. And I was like, oh, well, I'm trying to say I'm not making kid videos. But here I am with my intro literally saying, hi, cool kids. Like, the government might get me. I don't know. Let's do it right here. It definitely causes some major drama. Oh, yeah, it caused major drama. I was just sitting there with my popcorn, honestly. I was just like, okay. I was like, but I laugh about it now. But like I said, at the time, it was like, maybe should I risk it? What am I risking, really? Like, I don't know. There's people that do crazy things every day, and they're really going to come after me for making a YouTube video. I don't think so. I really don't think so. We're not supposed to even say Happy Meal. I can't. I don't know. Unless it says it in the law specifically, don't say Happy Meal or Happy Meal. I can't. I thought this was America. That's what I'm gonna say in court. That's what I'm gonna say. If I'm walking, I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, officer. I thought this was America. Like, okay, well, I guess I'm not in America. I'm laughing about it, but if they sued me, I'd cry. I so cry. I can't, you guys. I can't. It was too much. It was too much. Let me see. I need a little piece for right here. What am I going to put? Is this? Oh, is this? This is it right here? Okay. It's happening. And the whole thing about giveaways, remember before that, there was this whole thing about, oh my God, you can't do giveaways no more. But then I saw all these I kept seeing all these big YouTubers still doing giveaways. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a giveaway. Like, y'all can try to put me in jail for a giveaway. Like, I dare you. Okay. So now we are going to do the folding. Excuse me, folding it 1.5. So if I were you and you're working with a rectangle, I would definitely fold it at 1.5 because that just seems like a good size flap. And then you hold it up against the edge here. And then, like I said, fold this paper in and kind of see where it needs to be so that it leaves a little gap. And you can see where it needs to be folded. This paper is not glued down. Oh, yes, the word giveaway. Like, oh, God, every day it's a new thing. It's just like, it's too much. I can't handle it. Like, I'm just going to keep doing my thing. Come get me. You know what I mean? Come freaking get me. Oh, my gosh. If I'm breaking the law that much, come get me. Okay, so here's this one right here. Okay, and now I gotta punch. I almost grabbed my tape. I need this right here. I need to make these edges. All right, I love it. Okay, so now let's do a second one, and I can get to stitching. Okay, and we'll do this one facing up, so this will be the flap here. Okay, this looks so pretty. I am going to work through the rest of this paper pad by the end of the year. Oh my God, maybe. Just maybe I will. Fold these little edges that don't want to stick. Hang on. Gotta glue it. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, a little bit stronger glue with this one. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit before I try to fold it, because that paper needs to adhere correctly. Oops, everything's falling. Okay, now we can sew. As I drop the bottle cap in the trash. Okay, we are ready to sew. So I need to do zigzag stitch on the edge here. And I didn't adjust the size. Goodness. Forgot to adjust the size, y'all. Okay. Let's adjust the size, and then I'm going to sew in between the seams. Hi, Daisy. I saw Betty using your paper. She loves it. Ooh, cool. Oh, yeah, Betty. Yes, Betty. I was finally brave enough to contact her about to see if she wanted to work with my stuff. I'm like, oh my God, Betty, I love your stuff. I love your work. And she was gracious enough to say she would love to work with it. Her journals are so pretty, you guys. If you guys don't know Betty, she is Kelly's mom of Junk Journal Junkies, etc. And she goes live on the Facebook group. She does awesome junk journals. Totally awesome. Oh, I didn't realize my camera was not on the machine. I'm so sorry. The camera people are fired. You guys know what I hate is like my fingers feeling sticky. So after I eat anything, I have to wash my hands. My fingers feel sticky right now from the shake. And I hate it so much. Okay. Let's get the threads off of here. So, like I said, the edges I trim. Trim off all the edges. Come on. Okay, and then on the inside, I cut them all off. I don't want it to be blocked. Anything that you try and put in the envelope, I don't want it to be blocked, so I just cut them all off. The inside, trim on the edge and on the outside. You get caught in this final step also. The threads will get caught. It's so annoying. Okay. Now we can sew it closed because I did that already. So now, sew this baby up. Okay. And I get to try and be as close to the edge as I can. Still trying to work on sewing rounded edges. This this is good exercise. I'm like very impatient. Okay, could have gone one more, I think. I'm trying to see if I can find the like little trick to them. I think I'm turning my needle too much. I need to turn it a little bit less. That one came out really good. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy about that one. See, I was turning it. I'm not turning it enough there because it looks a little like straight. And here I turned it enough because it looks curved. Okay, great. Okay, those are the things that worry me at night. Okay, so let's get this one done. I'm going to use the zigzag, and I'm going to use 2 length and 5 in width. Yeah, these would definitely look really cute with black thread. I'm trying to use up the bobbins that I make in green too. I have so much green thread though. I have a lot of black thread too though. There's so much threads that I try to use up because I don't. It's terrible. Terrible habit. Okay, and then finally, edge here. Did I round the wrong edges? I rounded the wrong edges. Okay, well that still looks fine. Okay, all right, you had enough crafting for tonight. Okay, so I rounded the wrong edges. That still looks okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I'm trying not to freak out. Oh, my bobbin is done. No. My bobbin was done the whole time. Calling back up bobbin. All right. Okay. Let's try this again. There we go. We're back. We are back. Okay, so I'm going to cut off the inside threads. A straight stitch for that. Let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna go so slow. Was that better? Was that better? Slightly. And that one better. Slightly. I don't know what I did wrong here. I think I missed one more. I don't know. But anyway, that looks cute. I can deal with that. Now, going to put the label on here, and I'm pretty much done for the night. I do thank you guys so much for coming on by, for keeping me company. I have been going live lately at 10 p.m. if you guys would like to join me tomorrow for some more crafty fun, or you could, of course, come back and watch the replay if I come on too late for you. I do pretty much post a new video every single day, you guys, and I do appreciate yours company and y'all's conversation. Keeps me from sounding like a crazy person just talking to themselves, which I am when I am not live. And I gotta put, I'm gonna make these sets of labels later on, probably by the end of the week, if you guys are interested in those. I have been posting new designs recently and more frequently, so I do appreciate your guys' support in that. Put this little stamp right here. I think it'll be cute. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, you guys have yourselves a great night, and we will hang out tomorrow night. Give me a little thumbs up on this video. Leave me a little comment. Let me know what is going on with you. I appreciate it so much, you guys. Okay, I got one more step to pick. Okay, now we're all done. Officially. Frankenpapers always take a little bit of time. But I got 4 envelopes done, so I mean, that's pretty good. All right, you guys. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.